Anybody when you try anything to support your life. Not the same person way go they try anything to take your wife. But even when you try anything good to change your life, the same person way go they stab you for back and with your knife. Them still hold me down. Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh. Delay all of us, oh, my they do go joro. It don't take them hold me down. And my damn duro. Them they do, oh, it don't do, oh, go joro. It don't take them hold us down. And my dawa duro. Them they do, oh, it don't do, oh, go joro. All the people where they make life terribly tough and hard for us, yeah. That the same politician where they come try sell hope to us, yeah, yeah. Anybody will promise you anything to change your life. That the same person will go they give you money and take your life. Them still hold me down. Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh. Delay all of us, oh, my they do go joro. Don't take them hold me down. And my damn duro. Them they do, oh, it don't do, oh, go joro. It don't take them hold us down. And my dawa duro. Them they do.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, all of you. How on a day? On a day cope well, sha. We don't the cope. Cease. You see all these headlines when I see so. It's not. In fact, there are some news that are no longer news, because not only have they happened before or they momentarily happen, but because it is easy to project that they will always happen. Now, this one says total darkness looms. The next one says again national grid collapses. Next, fuel scarcity. Crisis in the aviation sector worsens as airlines propose operation shutdown. The point says blackout as national grid collapses. Federal government summons emergency meeting. We don't see meeting even on security. The more the meetings, the deeper they are only coming to meet to talk about how the money is not enough, that you you want to give more money to the same people who caused the shutdown. They break, they know they break again. National grid collapses, suffers total collapse. Varsity remains short as all these things. As usual, they will blame themselves. But let me come somewhere. Me, I have solution to all these things. You see, there are two types of solutions. The immediate or individualistic solution, and there is the collective. You see, first, most of us are already aware, for instance, that there is a way you build estates and you create your own government within the estate in order to to cut yourself out of the problems out there. When you want to cut yourself out of the problems affecting everybody everywhere. I greet you, welcome. VCM Media, it's been a while too. How you do, bro? Yes. The same way, some of us have been relying on solar power. The same way some of us have been using generating sets, but that was not at the point sustainable anymore. You know why? Fuel scarcity, an increasing cost of fuel every day. It is making it even difficult to get power from your generating set, even to drive your car now. So innovatively, the world is gradually moving towards alternative or innovative means of power generating or power generation. Now imagine, to solve problems of, oh, houses are collapsing, the cost of cement is daily on the increase as well. National grid collapses, darkness. And then, you know, the environment, pollution, fuel costs is increasing, and people are unable to get power in their house. A more lasting solution is a home solution that is thinking future now, that's already here. These are coping strategies for Nigerians in Nigeria. You have your own security, you have your own borehole, you have your own gate, you have your own generator, you have everything your own, because the ones you pay for and you pay tax for, you don't get to see them. Your own health, your own everything. Okay? Now, imagine somebody created this solution. It is about 30% cheaper than what a house will normally cost. It is also a very cool house, and it is 3 times stronger than conventional blocks. And lastly, it is completely disconnected from power grid. So power grid collapse or anything is not your business. And there is even no noise because you are not relying on generator, you are not using fuel. It's a combination of hydro, solar, and biodegradable materials. Like you cook in your house, and the wastes are also going into the power source. Like you can use all the power you need in the house every day. Not only solar, solar is just like some percentage of the power source. Even the water you are running, you are bathing, or you are cooking, all the waste of your food from your kitchen, they are all going into the waste system that are also contributing to the power source. Imagine how innovative that is. I showed you before, and I think listen to Adiola Fayegun again to get better idea of this thing. I'll be right back. Just listen to this solution.
Mr. Abiodun Akinyemi, a man who is looking to solve the big chunk of the housing crisis that we have in Nigeria by making affordable, self-sufficient homes. This kind of homes are becoming more and more popular, by the way, because they are efficient and they are environmentally friendly, and then it costs less to make them if you think about it in the long run. Anyway, before I tell you about the smart homes that he's building, let me tell you a little bit about his story. He's based in Canada right now, and he decided to build a house in Lagos, Nigeria, where he's from. But upon making inquiries, the cost of building a house has increased significantly since he moved to Canada. So instead of using concrete brick throughout his construction, he substituted it with laterite, and he was able to save 30% of the construction cost. Laterite has a lot of advantages, by the way, including warming your home during the cold weather, cooling your home in the hot season. It's cheaper because it's readily available. It's everywhere in Nigeria. It has high clay content, which means it can hold more water. Laterite gives you better air quality. So if you build your house with laterite, you can breathe in better air quality. You can even recycle it. So if you build a house with laterite and you don't like it, you can break down the house and use the brick to build another house. And that's just to name a few of the advantages. But he didn't stop at building his personal house. He decided to make his house self-sufficient, off-grid, which means that he's not going to be dependent on the electricity from the Nigerian government. So he's using solar power, and he's also not going to be using power generator, so there will be no noise, no air pollution. At the same time, he's not using the regular sockaway that everybody uses in Nigeria. He's disposing his own waste material by decomposing it, and he's generating his own water. So once the house is completed, he doesn't need anything from them. And this is why they call this home self-sufficient, off-grid homes. That alone inspires me. The fact that he was able to find an alternative to just spending so much money on building a house, and the fact that he doesn't have to depend on the government. He made himself a self-sufficient house. That is the inspiration for me. But then he took it a step further. So after learning from his own experience, he wants to do the same for others, except that he wants to do it better. What he has decided to do is to now mass produce this kind of house for other people. In case anybody out there is interested in having a house that will be self-sufficient, he has bought acres of land in Lakwe beachfront in order to construct an off-grid estate. And what you guys are seeing is what he would be constructing. All these houses would not be using NEPA, and they will be constructed with laterite bricks. If you're interested, please check him out. This is his website.
Yes, that's the website, www.abbeyhomes.com. But you know, let me tell you, we have reached a point we must begin to have a solution like this. Now, this is how Nigerians are coping. I saw this photo of somebody tarring just the front of his own house, and this came out like some kind of template to say, see, we've reached a stage everybody just must provide their own solutions. They say, you selfish? No, you can't necessarily say this is selfish. We just feel that, well, if everybody tars the front of their house, nearly everywhere on the street will be tarred. Like, yeah, we are not waiting for government again. I tar the front of my house. Even if you are not doing this normal tar, if it is this asphalt, all these blocks, all these stones, smooth stones, you just lay them on the ground in front of your house. Everybody does that, and we'll forget about government because we provide nearly everything by ourselves. So what else? So I'm considering this thing. I'm considering putting, how do we start telling everybody to start this thing? Put lights in front of your house. The street lights provided by government they are actually not working again. The newest excuse is that there are no fuel or diesel to power them, and they're supposed to be solar powered. How? Excuse me. Other excuses, this or that, or they are not working, or they stole them. Oh shit. Okay, everybody, install in front of your house. The whole street will brighten up. The whole states will light up. Let everybody put these things in front of their house. Then drainage, cut the gutter in front of your house. We have been doing all these things now. What remain is just this thing. Just this, put road in front of your house. Put road, install road. just the short distance in front of your house. You have done your own gutter in front of your house. You have put your own lights. You have your own security, your own borehole. Everything your own. Put road for front of your house. We will back now. Gentlemen and ladies, I want to draw the curtain here because I don't want to really spend so much time on this live broadcast. That song when I enjoy the go, make I give you again. It's by Larry Safari. Enjoy.
Delay all of us, it don't take them hold me down. And my damn do. Them they do, it don't do. It don't take them hold us down. And my damn do. Them they do, it don't do. All the people where they make life terribly tough and hard for us. Yeah, now the same politician where they come try sell hope to us. Yeah. Anybody will promise you anything to change your life. Now the same person will go they give you money and take your life. Them still hold me down. Yes, delay all of us. It don't take them hold me down. And my damn do. Them they do, it don't do. It don't take them hold us down. And my damn do. Them they do, it don't do.
Make I tell you something when I know.
Tell us.
If you go listen, I tell you go blow.
Yes, sir.
They done the player since, now you know. Them go tell you lies, make you shine your eyes. Make I tell you something when you know.
Tell us.
If you go listen, I say you go blow.
Yes, sir.
They done the player since, now you know. They done the tell us lies, make you shine your eyes.
Them still hold me down. Yes, delay all of us. It don't take them hold